Hello guys, and welcome to a new Steel Division video today by me, Vulcan. Today I have for you a 4 vs 4 on Cheux, and in this one I'm going to be using the 116th Panzer Division. This is a live gameplay, so let me get some units down, decide where I'm going to go. In this one I kind of wanted to take the sort of leftish side, kind of help out with this town. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see. Don't really want to take the open if I don't have to. I'm just really not a fan of using the Panzer IIIs. I wanted to try the strategy with the flamethrower that somebody mentioned in the comments recently. I've known it's been a strategy for a while where you put like a limited amount of infantry down and then bring up the Flammpanzer and just like roll over the enemy infantry. But it really depends. Somebody's already started the counter, so we best decide what we want to do. So Hans taking the right, EFGF is taking the town. Looks like Jagdsource is going to take that attack beacon. Am I going to have to put stuff in the middle? It depends, because if EFGF is going to hold like the entire left side, I guess I can just go here for now. I might just spread out some stuff in the middle and see what happens. Let's just grab some anti-tank guns and we'll see what we come up against. I'll put one up here. Pretty standard spot. I'll put one in there. And this one, actually this one should probably go to here. And that one can go into there. Alright. Then what I want to do is probably just put a Flammpanzer into the town. I might just help him out a little bit there. Just see if we can get that to work. We'll just put one in that direction. And then I'm going to spread out some recon, and we'll need some command units as well, which mainly comes in the form of SBW 232s in this division. So we'll grab a few of those, and I'll keep them by the AT guns early on. As for the recon, where do you want to drop it off? Probably one into there would be a good idea, and we'll have one drop off into this tree line. Okay, so we may as well have that one here and this one over here. That makes more sense. Have the 232 move up there. A 232. I might not have that one with a command unit. We'll have the command unit with the Flammpanzer. And we'll move this 232 up behind the AT gun in the center. Then we probably want a unit of infantry. Probably just another unit of spear troop would be enough to hold the houses further up, but looks like we run out of time. See what happens. Let's make sure these guys are moving forwards. Probably want to wait until the infantry drops off anyway. Yeah, let's bring up a recon unit for like the right side of the town. We'll see where we end up having to play, honestly. It's kind of weird with Cheux because the map's so wide and open that you don't really know where you're going to focus. This needs to come to there. Okay, well, he already unloaded. That was just silly. The unload position command is really broken sometimes. Like, why would you go there, like, all the way down here to unload and at the end of that tree line? That's just stupid. So we'll just do a shift unload order.
Fertig machen, Männer. Los, Jungs, Augen auf.
So hopefully there's no like marauders. That would be bad. What we're looking for is just normal infantry. Great thing about the Flammpanzer is it does have stabilizer, so it can fire on the move. Alright, let's try and get rid of this Ranger mortar. Great, we got rid of the sniper scouts anyway. It's just driving through the town at the moment. No fucks. This is kind of ridiculous. And we don't want to get pinned down. And we pinned them down, so that works. And we've gifted our teammate the town. That's kind of ridiculous how well that worked, honestly. Alright, let's just carry on then. We need to get away from the mortar fire. And now we're around the fire, we can just charge down the Ranger mortar there. Get rid of that. We'll unload this guy. Looks like our 232 got hit by an AT gun. That's okay. I'll bring over all of my half-tracks and stuff to the left. I need to make sure that my 232 is actually following up as well. We have plenty of points to spend. Let's bring in maybe a 258. I'm probably just going to remain defensive in the centre, honestly. We'll help this guy on the left a little bit more. Okay, that's half-track's not exactly going the most ideal way. Time to keep moving up the 232 and the Flammpanzer. We can probably go run down that Ranger mortar there. That would be nice. Get there before the M4 stops us. That would be good. Get rid of him. Nice. We'll get back into cover there. I'm gonna bring up my Panzerwerfers and support our teammate on the right with one of those. I think what we'll do in this game is just spread out and help out all over the map, honestly. Wow, JU-87 getting that kill as well. That's gorgeous. Really nice kill. So hopefully the Spitfire overshoots the JU-87, although I'm not sure it's going to. No, it's not. Okay, and there is an M5 gun there. Back 38 in the middle was destroyed. Let's bring up a Panzer Grenadier there. We'll have to be careful about that M5 gun. We don't want to get into line of sight of it. Ideally, what we need in this position is a mortar. Almost in position to slam all of those units. we go. That should do the job. Make sure that's centered.
Bereit, Herr Kommandant.
Come on, Speed Troop. Kill off the Ranger Marauders. There we go, finally. Get the 232 back into cover here. I have the 258s. Push across the open. Right, what we want to do is just get that into cover. And I'm going to bring up another unit of Panzer Grenadiers to take control of these buildings. We've got one on the way already. We can drop him off at the end of that tree line there. And what we're going to do is probably afford ourselves another Panzerwerfer at some point. At the moment, 53% territory. Probably want to hit these mortars if we can. Let's go for a second salvo there. Can the 258 take out the 6-pounder before the 6-pounder gets the kill? No, apparently not. But the second one might be able to get the shot. We're going to have to fire position that. Almost in position. I think it's just reloading at the moment. We'll probably keep him in cover for now until he's reloaded. Really? I was fire positioning that. I'm really confused right now. I was definitely fire positioning that. There's no way that should have not been pinned down. Unless we're just missing really badly. Yeah, maybe it's because we're missing. Okay, I think we're going to lose our 258, or at least it's going to be forced to fall back. Yeah. Right, let's try and hit those mortars now. Pretty sure they're still in the similar location. I need to make sure the 251 doesn't get killed by the AT gun, although I think it's already dead. Yeah, it is. Go on, Panzerwerfer, hit your mark. Flammpanzer can just keep rushing up. It's great. Oh wow, okay, they killed it. Well, it had its fun, and eventually had to die. That gives us a good idea of where they are. We'll bring up a Panzerwerfer on that left side. Only trouble with doing that is that I don't have enough supply. I meant to change the supply so that I had more in Phase B. Is that going to bomb that building? Let's get out of there. There we go. Took barely any damage. Cool. Just attack moving with the 232 towards the M1 gun. Bringing in my second ME-109. Should be able to shoot down that Spitfire. One of our opponents has surrendered. And that's not good. Hopefully he kind of ignores this one, and if he tries to turn on it, I think it might get out in time. Yeah, I think we're out. Good stuff. Let's get this Panzerwerfer to come up, and maybe it can help us take care of this 6-pounder. Our Panzerwerfer here is busy being reloaded. Oh, that 232 has line of sight onto the 6-pounder, but is going to die. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay, they're pinned down. We don't need to Panzerwerfer that. What we do need, though, since we've moved into phase B, is probably a Jagdpanzer will do the job and just take out these Staghound AAs. Nearly reloaded with the Panzerwerfer. Get that Panzer Grenadier into cover there. We may as well retreat with that one since he's being destroyed. Have another go at that Staghound AA with the 258. Let's try and move forwards this recon. I'm going to bring up an AA piece to the middle, just so that I can bait the engagement with those Spitfires at some point. He's run out of ammunition. Let's move the Pack 38 over, although the IG-18 just took out the Staghound AA, so that works too. Now have the Panzer Grenadiers move back towards that house. And let's have this Panzerwerfer move down this road. There is a Spitfire coming in. Going to try and bomb out the IG-18 and succeed. I'll bring in my second mobile wagon, and we'll move up this Panzerwerfer now. And where's that infantry going? Make sure that we're hitting the right point. See how much we can take out with that rocket strike. Might not take out too much, honestly, but worth a try. Definitely damaging them. Maybe not as effective as it could have been. I want to keep moving over to the left a bit more, because I want to get into line of sight of the Sherman 3. Very easily take that out with the Jagdpanzer. I also want to save my spear troop from being taken out. Oh, okay. My AT gun did the job instead. That works too. Panzerwerfer's busy reloading. Panzerwerfer in the mid. What can we do with this? Not too much at the moment. Get these mobile wagons to move up. And we'll bring in another Jagdpanzer. Probably need some more infantry as well, so let's bring in some more Panzer Grenadiers. And we can bring in our ME-109s. Maybe get the shot down onto that Spitfire would be nice. I think EFGF got it. Nice. Let's use the ME-109s to strafe the Vickers then. And we'll start to move up the Panzer Grenadiers. We've consolidated ourselves into Phase B. There goes a 6-pounder. Come on, those assault pioneers must be dead. A Pack 38 is, that's for sure. Oh dear, that's not good. Spitfire getting onto my tail. Hopefully the Flak-Billings can stop that from happening. Nice. Oh, and he shot it down. Beautiful, even better. But we're going to start attack moving forwards with this Jagdpanzer. This one can keep moving up as well. Let's keep the mobile wagons moving forwards, because they can pin down enemy AA very quickly. Ju-87 trying to just go head on into that AA and did manage to kill one of them. That's quite good. Well, let's get the Panzerwerfer to kill off. Actually, let's try and go for these mortars over here. Okay, that is an AT gun. And it just killed my unit there. Try and get into line of sight with the Jagdpanzer, because we'll be out of range. Got rid of the CMP Tripolston, that's nice. Good kill there. On Panzerwerfer, hit your mark. Can't believe that Panzerwerfer just missed all of those rockets. Oh well. Gonna get line of sight onto the Sherman 3 soon. Especially if it keeps moving forwards. Keep moving forwards, these Panzer Grenadiers. And what I'm going to do while I'm at it is move the Panzerwerfer, because I don't want that to be stunned up. We'll get him behind that building. Hopefully he'll go out of line of sight. This guy needs to come over to the right side and get resupplied. We are in phase C now. This will bring up our last elite unit of Panzer Grenadiers, and I'll just support it with some more anti-air. Maybe even bring up a Flammpanzerwagon 4. Don't need anything too substantial. I'm pretty sure the Sherman's dead here. We can move over to the left a little. I'm just a bit worried about any AT guns that we come up against. What is this? Is that another Sherman? No, it's a Wolverine. Okay, so that we might have to be a bit careful about. I'm just going to Panzerwerfer there. Oh, nice, one shot. Oh, the 6-pounder's dead. That's good. Now we just need to deal with this 25-pounder. Impact 38 in the mid's finally being useful, but not too much I can do there. Maybe we bring in the ME-109s just to kill off that sniper squad. Don't think there's much AA in the centre of the map. We need to move forward as he speed through. Right, we should be able to get that kill. There we go, easy. We might even be able to get these sniper scouts even though there's Staghound AA there. Yes, nice. We'll get those out of there since they are pretty beat up from that AA. Try and get this Jagdpanzer up into line of sight. That Jagdpanzer keeps missing the 6-pounder now. Needs to hit. Yes, there you go. Nice. Right, this Panzerwerfer is ready to go again, so let's move it up. Try not to get into range of one of these Challengers that's coming down the road though. Very unorthodox game this. Playing kind of like as an overall map support, obviously pushing in the middle now, quite concentrated here, but yeah, not the most orthodox strategy. Let's now bring in some Panthers. Panther will do nicely in the mid here. Want to make sure we're in position to take on this Firefly once it comes into line of sight, so just going to hide that Jagdpanzer. And I'm also going to bring in an SPW-232 for each of these Jagdpanzers. Let's continue to push through here. We'll keep that Panzer Grenadier there and move up with that Panzer Grenadier. We're also going to need some replacement recon here, so let's bring up some. I'm going to try and snipe this M5 gun if I can with my Panzerwerfer. Currently he's stopped. I'm not entirely sure where he's going. Maybe it'd be better off hitting here. Yeah, because that just dropped off, I think. 17 pounder, so we'll hit that. Right, go on, Panzer IV, get that kill. Nice. What is this coming down? That is just a normal Sherman, I think. Yep, Sherman 3. 17 pounder on the right was destroyed by my Panzerwerfer. Let's get back away from that, let them reload in safety. And we'll have one of these units moving up. We need another couple units of Panzer Grenadiers here to keep pushing through the tree lines. This one needs to get over to the right side tree line. And we need to make sure that this Jagdpanzer is moving up. Great. So I'm really tempted to bring in my Focke-Wulf G1s as well, because they can be used to like direct bomb infantry and AT guns very easily. Okay, looks like those Panzer Grenadiers might be forced to fall back. Nice weapon damage. That's good. We need to make sure these guys run. Come on, get into the radius of the Befehl. Panzer IV. Job done. Got another shot. And he missed. He's got another shot. Come on, get that kill. Okay, we need to get out of line of sight of that. Keep the mobile wagons behind the tree lines. We need to unload these recon units. And there's another recon unit there. Great. That's why I brought up recon. Get those Panzer Grenadiers to move through that tree line. And the G has now arrived. But our Panzer Grenadiers arriving as well. We'll push up as much as we can with these. We can probably get one all the way up into this tree line here. We'll unload this one early and move it up through this hedgerow. Might even be able to go all the way. Try and get to the next tree line up here. Get all the way to their land spawn. 62% territory in our favour at the moment. Get the Panzer IV to help out here. That Sherman's currently falling back. Just get into cover. And I'll have my recon spot whatever I need to see. Meanwhile, we have a bit of extra points to spend, so we'll bring in another Panther G to the mid. Though it is coming towards the end of the game, so I'm not particularly worried. Let's have this Panzer IV help out with this engagement as well. Oh, never mind, we won anyway. I think he tries to use off-map to like stun my Jagdpanzer, but it didn't really work. Let's bring up this Panzerwerfer. sure that all of these units are moving up as well. These half tracks, they can still be useful for taking out infantry. I think they need more recon on this right side. There's one unit on the far right there, but some more in the middle in front of all of those tanks would be good, because then I'd have a place to fire my Panzerwerfer. At the moment I do not. That doesn't matter, since it's the end of the game. And after 30 minutes and 19 seconds, we are victorious. If we jump to the team perspective, wow, Hans Ezel did a great job with 2,328 kills to 180 losses. That's pretty spectacular, honestly. Myself, 2,558 kills to 730 losses, and well played to our opponents. Rommel's son did very well himself, 1,855 kills to 1,390 losses. But almost our entire team, I think our entire team was positive EFGF by only 3 points. But my god, that Flammpanzer definitely did the job early on, clearing out that town. And that's exactly what I wanted to show off with the 116th, how effective those Flammpanzers can be. And it has been a strategy that people have used for a little while, but I find it requires like teamwork. So in that case, I had a ally bring in like the infantry basically, and then the Flammpanzer can just drive around and do its thing while the infantry is distracted by other infantry. And the main way to counter that sort of Flammpanzer push is just to bring in like a rocket launcher unit, like a bazooka, or just have an AT gun in the city. But you just got to make sure that you don't let it get overrun by the Flammpanzer. So it's got to have a decent line of sight. But that is about it. You can see the Flammpanzer there at the start, taking out the Ranger Assaults, the Ranger Leader, 2 Ranger Mortars. We had the Panzerwerfer take out quite a nice few units, but not too many. Took out the 17 pounder, definitely paid itself off. This Jagdpanzer, however, that took out the Firefly Wolverine, took out Staghound AAs, Crusader AAs. This ME-109 took out the Spitfire and some Sniper Scouts and the Vickers HMGs. This Jagdpanzer took out multiple Sherman 3s and a Staghound, and that's where the majority of my kills are coming from. Just all those tank kills from the Jagdpanzers, keeping them alive for the majority of the game. And then I just used the Panzerwerfers to help elsewhere. Although the Panzerwerfer in the mid didn't really do too much because I wasn't really finding any significant targets. But that is about it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.